How's it going, guys? King Am here. Today I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how to be a CEO in Grand Theft Auto 5 Online. First things first, before we get started, I want to let you guys know this is a new YouTube channel. I'm going to be giving you guys gaming videos a lot, so don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. So now that we're here in your headquarters, first things first, when you're buying your headquarters, don't make the same mistake that I did, and don't put the wrong text. You're going to want that text to be perfect because it costs $250,000 to change it. Next,
what do you need?
using your assistant, fill up
Keep
on
your
snacks,
blood
very
sugar up.
important. When you're doing missions, you want to be able to have full health at all times, and this lady or male will give you for free as many snacks as you want. Next,
How do
you
you choose
can
between your
use your
children?
personal vehicle from all your garages and Pegasus Concierge. These are only Pegasus vehicles that you own. So you have to own any of these. I personally own the Insurgent Volitus. I think I own something else, but whatever. I own the Brigade too.
Hi there. So long.
Next, in your office, don't get the gun locker unless you have the money for it. Gun locker, I personally think, is very useless. It just shows and hides weapons in your weapon wheel. So if you really think it's that hard to change from a Gunzenberg and a micro SMG, then go for it. But otherwise, don't bother. Here we are at the safe in the same room. I like my safe. It doesn't do anything. It just shows you all your monies, and I like seeing my money in the flesh because it just proves that I'm a rich man. So next, you're going to want to sit down at your computer. This is your most important spot. You're going to be sitting up and getting down here very often during this update when you're a CEO. So you're just going to want to log in. It does that for you. You just got to press the button for some reason. When you buy your warehouse, you're going to want to get, typically if you have the money, you're going to want to get any one of these large warehouses. Now, I made a mistake that I'm pretty sure plenty of other people have made, getting the one at the airport because they thought it was at a utility place. They think once they drop off their loot or whatever they got, they're going to go take a helicopter and go back here. It's much easier if you keep your wheels on the ground, and if you have one of these. I personally don't have one. I made a mistake on spending $3 million on the airport one, and it's a pain in the ass to get to. You have to go through these like small roads and stuff. I thought an entryway would be easier, but it's not. But there's nothing wrong with buying a smaller medium because you can always fill those up, sell them, and keep selling and selling and selling, and then eventually get your large or whatever luxuries else you want to have in GTA. But anyway, once you have your free space filled up to around just about 50%, you can start selling. I personally wouldn't recommend selling until you get all the way filled up, because then you get the most profit, but then also you put at the most risk of losing all that money by having that one jackass who blows you up. But when leaving your HQ, you're going to want to, there's two ways you can get out. You can order your personal vehicle or Pegasus Concierge. Now, something I've learned from experience is that when doing a mission, it's much easier if you keep your wheels on the ground.
You got a nice fleet, boss.
If you keep your wheels on the ground,
What
because
vehicles
if
should
you
I cover
fly
in the
out, then your mission is going to be at the top of the
You
map
do know that
or
I've got
anywhere in the
two
middle of the
degrees,
map,
both in
such
finance.
as around here.
Oh, hi.
Sorry.
What can I do for you?
Anyway,
Let me know
so
what
if you
want,
take this
and I'll tell
Volitus,
the
which I'm
Pegasus
going to
people
do
get
for
it
just
ready.
show,
Sure.
it's
on the
going
way
to
to
be
the
a pain in the
helicopter.
butt, and it's just, I don't know why they nerfed the helicopter, so it's hard to land in civilian areas now. But anyway, here's our next tip. So once you fly out in your helicopter, whatever helicopter you have, if you have one, as I said, all of your missions, if you bring out a helicopter, are going to spawn towards those mountains. But next, when you're flying in on a helicopter, or on any of these helicopters, doesn't have to be a Volitus or anything, do not land and enter the office manually like that. You're going to want to do it by just regularly landing it and then getting out and entering through the entrance. So when you enter by pressing right on the D-pad, there's a problem with that, because once you get out and then you get back, and once you get in and then you get back out, the helicopter's not going to be there again. You're going to have to pay $1,000 to get it back again. So when you land it normally and then go in, then your helicopter will still be there when you come back out. because otherwise it'll bring you straight in your office, and then you'll come back out and it won't be there, and then you have to pay $1,000 again. It's pretty pricey if you don't have millions of dollars. Similar to one of the tips earlier in this video, when you bring out a Volatus or any helicopter, your mission is going to spawn towards the top of the map. However, when you enter with wheels on the ground, when you exit with wheels on the ground, your mission's typically going to be in this general area. It's going to be a lot closer when you have the wheels on the ground, and it's not that much slower when taking the wheels on the ground compared to a helicopter. Anyway, that's it for today's video. It was first video. Hope you guys like it. Drop a like and subscribe to my new channel, because I'm going to be bringing you guys more GTA content along the way. So, have fun, enjoy, have a nice day.